Welcome, guys, on another episode of KPKM. I'm so delighted to have you here. Today, we're considering a topic: powerful tools in bringing out the best in your introverted child. Well,
Before we go on discovering the powerful tools, let's first and foremost understand what it means to be introverted. Well, I'll tell you a story. Lucy, a sweet 4-year-old, is all dressed up in her favorite pink dress. She's holding her mom's hand tightly as they walk towards the school gate. As Lucy and her mom reach the school, they are greeted by the school guardian. Inside the classroom, there is a buzz of excitement. Kids are laughing, playing, and eagerly chatting with each other. They notice Lucy and immediately rush over to say hi. But Lucy, being the introvert she is, feels overwhelmed. She clings to her mom's leg and shyly looks at the ground. Throughout the school session, Lucy stays mostly to herself. She sits quietly, observing the other kids from a distance. Raising an introverted child has been generally reported by parents and carers to be a very challenging experience. From the story recounted, we see that introverted kids are very reserved and are careful in relating with others. It will take a lot of skillfulness to bringing out the best in them. So now, here are 7 powerful tools in bringing out the best in your introverted child. The first tool to employ in bringing out the best in your introverted child is patience. Patience equally means time investment. As parents, carers, and teachers, be ready to invest your time in bringing out the best in your child, and as well, never compare them with others. If you're able to exercise patience with your children, I bet you achieve a lot. But it doesn't end with patience. Another tool to employ in bringing out the best in your introverted child is assurance. Always assure your children. Introverts are liable to get depressed over challenging situations, and that is why, as parents, carers, and teachers, we need to be very observant in order to be there for them.
Let the introverted child know that they can be super successful. This will build their confidence. Consciously inspire them as parents and carers with your childhood personal stories or that of others with similar traits, like Robert, Albert Einstein, Warren Buffett. All these men were introverts and they are highly successful. It is also noteworthy that a child you don't assure as a parent will be one to another person. Assurance is one of the best ways to bond with your introverted child.
The next tool to employ is respect your alone time. Introverts are seen to be individuals who appreciate their space. So when you see your child withdrawn to himself at a certain time, just give him that or give her that space she deserves, because it helps them to process the change, to think, to grow, and to express their creative mind. Albert Einstein has been quoted as saying that the monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates a creative mind. The next tool to employ is avoid being coercive. Introverts are naturally strong-willed and emotional, and that is why you need wisdom while dealing with them. An event that happened years ago with my little nephew. A visitor came by at our home and he refused to greet the lady. I and his mom compared him. We yelled at him to do so, but he bluntly ignored us. But eventually he did on his own. So I actually was thinking, what happened? Why did he not greet? I discovered that it was because he was embarrassed Why? Because he was yelled at. And at the end, I learned a lesson that every individual should be treated with respect and consideration.
Instead of forcing them, give them reasons why they should do that thing and the consequences of not doing it. Then guide them with love to do those things. The fifth powerful tool to employ as parents or teacher is assign them a responsibility. Human beings are naturally activity creatures. Responsibility brings about maturity. Just as the word goes, responsibility, that is, ability to respond.
An individual engaged on a task feels responsible and matured, thereby making him want to give the best he has. So your introverted child will definitely express themselves with the assignment given to them, because that is where they pour out their feelings. And as an observant parent, that is where you have to spot your child's interest, invest in it appropriately.
The next tool to employ in bringing out the best in your introverted child is inculcate a reading culture in them. Introverts are seen naturally to be confined with their thought life. So, as parents, as teachers, strive to expose the kids to life coaching books, for this broadens their horizon and exposes them to diverse ideas and thoughts, thereby making them open-minded to other people's feelings and ideas.
The last tool on my list to bringing out the best in your introverted child is practice socializing strategy. Since it is natural for introverts to naturally shy away from social gatherings, as teachers, initiate teamwork projects to enable them blend and make their contributions. This can help bring out their inner self. Then, as parents, suggest an upcoming event to enable them to get prepared emotionally to face what's before them. These 7 powerful tools have been tested and proven. As parents, teachers, carers, apply them and you will get your utmost results. Thank you for watching. If you have any question or contribution, put it down in the comment section. I'd love to see you next time. Bye.